that and the logic behind that. Here we don't have a cat, so we want to create a cat. If we've got a cat, then we want to move it. Only then do we want to move it. So we need to reference the cat. So here's the cat. The cat gets created here, but the cat is a variable. And I think actually that is only local. Yeah, it's only local to this. The scope. Hopefully you know a little bit about this local scope. But this actually means that this variable of the cat object is just here. It just exists here, and that after that we can't reference it. So we need to change that really quickly. So what we can do is delete this var, and all these goes red, which is good because they should go red because there is no. We haven't actually created this and set this yet. So let's go back up, and we're going to create a game object here called public game object and paste that in cat object. So now we have cat object that we can refer to outside of this chunk of code, which is really useful. So we have cat object equals instantiate blah blah blah. That looks good. Okay, so now here we're going to do we know the cat has been made, so we want to go to cat object dot get component and we want to do cat move to, because that's the script, and then we want to kick in the cat moves. We're going to call that function, which is, or method, which is start move, right? And then we want to put in the position that the person tapped, and we can get the position of where the person tapped by looking at the hit point. So the hit point's here, and actually it looks like the hit is a dot point. So, and I think this is a transform, so we need to change this now from a transform to a thing. So let's do something here. So first we send in the hit. Let's not change any of this. Let's not complicate this one. Let's do hit dot point, right? So that's the vector free hit point. So we're going to send this hit point in. And send this hit point over, which is a vector free. And actually, if we look at this, it doesn't really. It says it needs a transform, but it doesn't really need a transform. So we're going to change this to a vector free. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, you can see here, now that I changed to vector free, this is gone red because it's basically saying a vector free dot position. There is no further position. We can just delete this because it already is position technically. So now we get the end position sent in here. We set it to end marker, and then everything else is fine. We can leave this start marker as dot position. It should be that. We could have actually changed that as well to vector free and then just done dot position, but it's fine. We would have had to do it anyway. So this is all good. I'm going to run this now. I'm going to also put in a debug statement here, just to make sure this goes in. In case it doesn't, we can check it. Let's do cat move start, and then let's put in the hit point. Okay, let's see if this works now. I'm going to go to file and develop. Let me save this. Can't forget to do that. Okay, let's go to file, build and run. It should send that over to my phone now, and then I'll let you know how that goes. Oh, did I get an error? Don't think I did, but let's see. Maybe I did. Looks like I got an error. Okay, good. So we've got an error. That's okay. Let's sort this out now. So end marker is equal to vector free. Okay. So I didn't change this. So let's change this together. So this needs to change. because I'm sending in a vector 3, and it's being, and what we had is being set as a vector 3 as well. So that's fine. It's a easy mistake. One mistake. Let's see, or maybe we've got more. Let's see what happens. Okay, that looks like it's okay now. So let's try file, build and run. Alright, so we're making the floor here, and let's tap once, should make the cat, and if we tap again it should move it. Let's see. Ah, there we go, we've got some movement going on. Wherever I tap, the cat moves, which is pretty damn cool. Now obviously there's